guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today is actually going to be my bi-weekly basket. I know it is late, but my bi-weekly obviously is for 2 weeks, and I'm going to be using this stuff for the rest of this week. Today is actually Thursday the 28th, I believe. I think it's 28th, but today is Thursday, and so yeah, I'm going to be using this stuff for the finishing up of this week into next week as well. Please excuse my background. It's a new setup for now because the room that I usually record in is very bright and it's washing me out. I also have my daughter here with me making mischief in the corner there, so please excuse if I'm looking at her and scolding her. And yeah, it's very hard. I have no one here to supervise her right now, and I really don't want to leave her by herself, so please excuse that. So with that being said, let's jump into this. For moisturizers, I have my Olay Complete that has sunscreen SPF. For my primers, I have my Studio Photo Loving primer from NYX, which is part of my Finish 5x4 project that I'm trying to finish. For foundations, I have my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation in Coffee, which is the darkest shade. Yes, the darkest shade. And Caramel Dark No. 2, my Dream Matte Mousse from Maybelline to use together. For concealers, I have two. I have the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer to sculpt my brows, as well as for under eye area, I have my Rimmel Match Perfection in medium as well. So to set my concealers under my eyes, I have my rice powder. I just have this little bit in this jar. I just want to finish it out. I have a couple more of these jars also, so but I really want to finish out, you know, the remainder that's in here. I realized lately when I'm setting my under eye area, setting my concealer under my eye, when it creases, it doesn't crease, my under eye doesn't crease, but the rice powder, when I sweat, like right where my dark circle is, like the line that's right there, it usually settles, the rice powder after a while settles into that line there, and it really doesn't look good. So I usually have to go in with my finger and like pat it in. So it's just I don't know, if I don't continue with the rice powder for the next week and a half, I will be using my translucent mattifying powder from e.l.f. to set it. It's kind of broken, but it's just like a translucent powder to set under my eye area. Something I've been using on its own is the Arista pressed powder in Sunkissed. It's like a powder foundation. I do have it on today alone, no foundation, no concealer or anything, for days when I have errands to run like today. So yeah, I'll be using that on its own. I have my L'Oreal, it did fall apart and the mirror popped out and everything. My L'Oreal True Match pressed powder in W7 Caramel Beige, that's my shade. I just have a little bit remain, as well as my BH Cosmetics matte pressed powder. I don't have it here with me because it did break, so I'll be using those two. For brows, I have 3 items. I have my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in medium, my Arista's dark brown mascara. For days when I don't have time to fill in my brows, I go in with it over my brows like today, so I have that. And to set it, I have my e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. So for eyes now, I have my Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer, eyeshadow primer, as well as my e.l.f. eyelid primer in Champagne. I do have a couple bases. I pulled back out my Avon Trio to get more love, to show it some more love. My Makeup Forever's Aqua Cream in number 16, just like this metallic pink. I have Pomegranate Punk from Maybelline, which is a cranberry shade. Clean Colors Smoking Cream eyeshadow in black. Yeah, and my Gold Rush from Maybelline, as well as 2 more from Maybelline. What is this? Electric Blue and Too Cool. So I also have my white seashells from LA Colors, which I don't like, but I'm trying to use it up. So for eyeshadows, I pull out this red one. This is for Independence Day for Trinidad and Tobago. It's coming up next week, so I pulled this out to do a look with using this red one. It's the La Femme blush in red. Did I mention that? Yeah, I can use it as an eyeshadow. My Hoola Benefit bronzer, which is just a brown transition shade that I use. My my Wet n Wild Poster Child 8-pan palettes. I have not used this as yet, so I want to try it. my Urban Decay's shadow box with the skull in it. I've really been enjoying this a whole bunch, especially the shade right there called Blunt. Oh, it's so pretty. You're not getting the true lighting from it. Please excuse me. My Tarte High Performance Naturals palette. This was actually from the 2012 limited edition Christmas collection set that I got. So those are the shades right there. I don't really reach for this palette all that much, so decided to pull it out and show it some love, and the packaging is just so cute. Okay, something I don't really use all that much anymore, it is the Urban Decay's Vice palette, and it is in a hot mess because a shadow did break. It fell and a shadow broke. As you can see, it's really dirty. I avoid using it as much as possible, but I really wanted to show it some more love, and it has a huge mirror there, as you can see, very huge. And those are the shades. This shade here, it's very glittery and chunky. That did break on me, so yeah, I just want to at least try to show it some love. And as you can see, my hand is glittery now. Okay, so that is it for eyes. For mascaras, I have two here with me. It's the Pulse Perfection from Maybelline and the MAC Zoom Lash. I also have my Jordana Best Lash as well as my Falsies from Maybelline. For eyeliners, I have just a few, nothing much. I have this Ruby Kisses Gunmetal, which is just a dark silver. I have my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Onyx that I got gifted. It's just a black. I have this gold one from Me Now. Milani's Liquifying Aqua. I've been killing this. It did get short because I use it a whole bunch. And a black glittery one from Hard Candy. So yeah, I don't know the name of it, but it's just a black glittery one. So for blushes, I do have my Starry Precious Mineral Blush in Natural Glow. I do love this. Got that gifted as well. My Instain blush in Swiss Dot. It just looks like that. I have my LA Colors Dual Blusher in Cinnamon and Burnt Orange. My Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Adventurous. And a combo that I've been killing is the Jordana Coral Sandy Beach and this random cream eyeshadow. This has a silver undertone and this has a gold undertone. So when you put it together, she's saying hello. So when you put it together, it just gives a nice, beautiful, highlighted, glowy cheeks. You don't even need to use a highlighter with it. Yes, go back and play, go back and play. So for highlighters, I have my e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic, as well as my Tropics bronzer from Hard Candy, just a gold one. And for bronze, I pulled out my contouring blush and bronzer from e.l.f. in Turks and Caicos, and I did use quite a few. As you can see, that big dent right there. I really enjoy this bronzer. Okay, so for lips, very quickly, I have it in a bag. I have some lip liners. I have my 3 Jordana Cool Casual lip liners in, what is this called? Plum, Maroon, and Magenta. Those are the shades right there, if you can see it. And I have this red one from Jordana Cool Cabaret. I've been enjoying that a lot. I have, this cover came off, the LA Girl Cream Lipstick in Last Night, which is just that pink color. I have another one. This is the LA Girl Lip Liner in Deepest Purple, which is a dupe to MAC Night Moth. I always mention that. e.l.f. Matte Lip Color in Rich Red, which is a dupe to Ruby Woo from MAC. I have... What are you doing? I have my LA Colors Jelly Gloss in Venom. That's berry color. I have Pinup Peach from Color Whispers. I have... what is this? Flirtatious from e.l.f. Essential line. I have, what I have on today is the Arista's Matte Pink. I've been enjoying that lipstick. And I have 4 of these Rimmel Apocalypse in Big Bang, which is a red, Apocalyptic, which is a pink, Luna, and what is this? Stella, I'm sorry, Stella, Big Bang, Luna, and Apocalyptic. So yeah. and just a few more. It's not a whole bunch. I'm trying out those for review, these two Color Rush from Rimmel in All You Need Is Pink and Boom Chicka Boom, and 3 of these Jordana ones. I have Honey Love, Tropical Frenzy, and Sweet Pink. I also have this Maybelline Elixir Gloss in Raspberry Rhapsody. Sorry. This darkened blackened red coal Black Dahlia from OCC. It's a very dark color. Sugar Plum Fairy from Wet n Wild. I have this Me Now in number 25. It did fall. Mega Slick Balm Stain in Rico Mauve. And lastly, Sassy by the LA Colors Lip Jelly. So that was everything that I'm going to be using for the continuation of this week into next week. Shh! Say hello, come on. And that is it, guys. So thank you for watching, and say bye.
Hello.
Yeah, she's covered in cream right about now. Say bye. Say bye. You have to say bye. Alright, guys, so thank you for watching. Until my next video.